Hey there, welcome to another episode of Hanging Out with me in my kitchen space. In today's episode, I'll be showing you how to make some ugali. Today we are going to be using flour from the Posho mill, and this is basically maize that I took to the Posho mill and then it was ground, and then this is what we have. This is not the ordinary packet one, so it takes a little bit longer to cook, and it's also more filling than the other one. And as you can also notice, mine is somehow yellow in color because the maize were yellow in color, but I've mixed it with the white packet flour. That's why it's not that deep yellow, so it's just a blend of white and yellow iko hapo katikati. As you can see, this is what we are working with today. Yeah, so if at all you want to know how to make the other ugali using the packet maize meal, I have a recipe on that and I provided the exact measurements in that particular recipe. You can check that out. I'm going to link it at the end. And yeah, so let's get started. So for today's recipe, you'll only need 2 ingredients, and that's some water and some flour. And I'm going to let this water of mine come to a boil, then I'll see you then. Now that my water is nice and boiling, I have reduced my heat to low, and this is just to avoid unnecessary accidents, because haka kakitu kanaweza kuchoma. Once it starts boiling, it gets extremely hot and you can get severe burns from there. So today we do not have the exact measurements, and if at all you want the exact measurements, you can check out my previous video. Today we are just eyeballing, and we are going to be adding our flour kidogo kidogo hadi we get the right amounts. We are also going to be breaking these lumps because we want all our flour to be mixed with some water, and so that you do not have lumps of flour once our ugali is ready. So you can notice the more we add, the thicker it becomes, and we are almost there. Just a little bit more, and I think now this should be good. So now I'm just going to be pressing it along the sides so that the flour and the water can be well combined, and to break any lumps of flour that are hiding. And it's just like this. So I'm concentrating on this part. Then once I'm happy with this part, with this portion, I'm going to turn it and bring another portion. Then I'll continue doing the same till I'm done with all the portions. So this is great workout, and yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm just going to do this, then I'll cover it and let it cook under low heat so that it doesn't burn. So I'm going to keep checking on it till it is ready. About 2 minutes later, let's check on this. So this is about 3 more minutes later, and you can see the progress. My ugali is progressing on well. So this normally takes a little bit longer to get ready as compared to the other one that is from the factory, the packed one. So I'll give it a few more minutes, then I'll be back to check if it's ready. So you can see our ugali inakaa imeshikana poa, and that simply means that it is ready. So I have wet my spatula with some cold water, and we are going to make a heel. And as you can see, as we do that, ugali haikwamili kwa mwiko, meaning that it is very ready. And yeah, and that's pretty much it. So I like using this to place my ugali, and I'll show you how I do it. So after switching this off, I'm going to turn the ugali, then I'm going to turn it onto this plate like that and like that. Then I'm going to cover it, and then I'll see you in a few for serving and tasting. So very many minutes later, about an hour later, I'm back to serve my ugali, and today I'll show you one way in which you can present your ugali, and I'm going to be using this center part. The reason as to why I like putting my ugali like a heel is because of the sweating. As you can see hapa, yes, we have some sweat over here, but haijaenda chini ya ugali, as compared when you put it as an inverted heel. All this sweat will be going to your ugali, and your ugali is going to be very soggy. So just like this, you can see here the ugali imeshikana na sahani, so it has closed the path for the steam going under the ugali, and that will ensure that you have very dry ugali, just how as we like it. We do not like soggy ugali. And I'm going to cut through here like that, and you can see my ugali is well done. We do not have any pockets of raw ugali, like that. Then I'm going to set this aside. This is the block that I'm having, and I'm going to cut diagonally like this. So I'll start here, and I'm going to cut it like that. Then I'm going to cut it again like that, like that. I'm going to use the center pieces for my presentation today, and this is how I'm basically going to present it. So see you on the other side, and I'm going to be serving this with some chicken liver and some kills, and I have a recipe on the same. And that's pretty much it for today's episode. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.